Welcome back students. A very good morning all of you, and I hope all of you are very fine today. And today in this video I'll cover your 9th chapter of your English moment book, and the chapter name is your The Accidental Tourist, and this is a very important chapter to all the students, so you must watch this video till the end so that you can understand it very good. And my dear friends, this chapter is written by Bill Parishon, and this is a short summary that is explained by Virendra. So my dear friends, let's start it from the very beginning. Yes my dear friends, so here is your introduction. Yes my dear friends, this is a short summary of this chapter and I hope you will enjoy with me. And one thing I just want to tell you, this one is explained by in a simple sentence, so you must read this chapter so that you can understand it very good. So let's start it from the very beginning. So here is a short introduction. So my dear friends, writer is saying, who is writer of this chapter? As you know very well, Bill Barrison. He is saying his experience. He just want to share his experience with us. So let's see. Traveling is not everybody's cup of tea. Some people are so unorganized and clumsy while traveling that they often end up getting into funny situations. However, their tendencies to cause unintentional accidents makes traveling a humorous experience. So my dear friends, in this paragraph, writer is sharing his experience, and that's very important to know. So my dear friends, let's move on into the next phase. Welcome back students. So this is your theme, so let's read this one. As you know very well, not all of us can do things properly in everyday life. We find it hard to carry out even some simple tasks. The narrator, yes my dear friends, the narrator Bill Barrison find himself in the such situations. Some people also find traveling a difficult task to accomplish. My dear friends, they find it hard to locate places, use digital cards, secure their things, etc. They say that the world today is a small place because now it is easy to travel from one place to another by different modes of transport. My dear friends, but not everybody find it easy to travel. So my dear friends, this is your theme. So let's see the next into the next page so that we can understand it very. Welcome back students. So as you know very well, this is the title. So my dear friends, it's also very important part of this story. So let's start it from the very beginning. So as you know very well, the title suggests that the story is about a tourist who is accidental, that means find himself involved in difficult or embarrassing situation as a tourist. On reading the text, one finds that the tourist Bill Barrison travels frequently but ends up by causing one or the other's accident every time. My dear friends, as you know very well, he doesn't learn from his mistakes and keeps repeating the same foolish. So my dear friends, he forget to place his frequently flyer cart at the proper place. He spills drinks while extending his hand to get one, leaves a big part of his coat outside while closing the door. So my dear friends, this is the title of this story. So let's move on into the next phase of this video. Welcome back students. So as you know very well, frequently flyer caught at the proper place, he spills drinks while extending his hand to get one, leaves a big part of his coat outside while closing the door of the car. My dear friends, smudges his light-colored trousers many times over without realizing it, and many such ordinary things can't be handled by him without making a mess of them. My dear friends, the title The Accidental Tourist is thus apt because it's amazing to see Barrison getting frequently into accidents at a time when traveling is so easy that it has made the world as a small place. So my dear friends, this was the experience of the writer. And who is the writer of this chapter? As you know very well, variation. So my dear friends, let's move on into the next phase. Welcome back, students. So this is the message that is given by this chapter, and this is a very good message. So my dear friends, let's go through this one so that we can understand the message. So here is the message, so let's read. My dear friends, the story gives the message that one should be mature enough to laugh at one's own foolish. This temperament not only assists tense situations but also helps to move on with more important things. My dear friends, Baruchon makes up for his lack of grace and confused behavior by mocking at himself. My dear friends, this not only makes his story funny but also provides comfort, as it normal for all of us to make mistakes. My dear friends, living in the real world can be confusing for some people like Baruchon. However, they can draw joy even from this confusion and let others to laugh along with them. So my dear friends, this is the message that is given by this chapter. So let's move on into the next page so that we can get more messages related to this chapter. So let's move on. Yes, my dear friends, this is your second message that is given by this chapter, and so let's read this one. So my dear friends, this lesson gives the message that not everyone can cope up with the changes taking place in modern day life. Some people can easily adjust to the changes with while others can't. Some people are very skillful in doing things while others are not. My dear friends, this problem can take a worse turn during traveling. The narrator of this story finds it hard to do things in a smart manner while he is traveling. He is confused and cannot even remember the number of his hotel room. It's better to use our sense of humor and adjust to the situations rather than getting troubled by it. So my dear friends, as you know very well, this was the message that is given by this chapter, and it's a very important to know. So let's move on the next page so that we can understand it very good. Welcome back, students. So this is the very important points for you. So one thing I just want to recommend for you, these points you must write this all things in your note copy, because these are very useful for us. So let's read the points, and that point is written by Bill Barishon. So let's read the first poem. The given story is about a clumsy man who panic a lot. It teaches us that we should inculcate the value of self-control. So let's see the next point. The author describes that he is easily confused, and the third point, due to his confusion he forgets the lavatory in a cinema many times. He also forgets the number of his hotel rooms. And the fourth point is the author had to face a problem on a trip to England. And last point is he forgot to zip his pants. So my dear friends, these points are very useful. So let's move on into the next points. So here is your next point of this chapter. Welcome back, students. So here is your important points. So let's read this one. While traveling, he knocked the glass of cold drink twice on the lady sitting beside him. The world's incident echoed when he was traveling and writing something. He took his pen in his mouth, and the ink leaked, making his teeth navy blue. My dear friends, while traveling to Australia, he forgot his name. He told the clerk Virendra instead of Bill Virendra. So my dear friends, it was the short summary of this chapter, and I hope you had fun with me. And here is your do and try. That means here is some questions for you. You must go through this one because these are very important. So let's read the first questions. How can you say that Bill Virendra was a confused traveler? And the second questions, what was the narrator's worst experience on a flight? And my dear friends, it's over for today, and see you again in the next video. Till then.